Good morning. It is 7:30 in the morning and I'm in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm on a training run and I am on the Sierra Vista Trail. And the view out here of the Oregon Mountains is amazing. You can see the sun about to come up here. It lies just east of Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is about 10 miles away. And the Sierra Vista Trail runs about 29 miles along the Oregon Mountain Range, which are these awesome mountains right behind me here, down all the way to Franklin Mountain State Park, kind of near the north side of El Paso, Texas. So actually this trail stretches New Mexico to Texas. There's the first glimpse of the sun this morning. Here's the first little intersection. If you start from the north end, it's about 2.5 miles, maybe 3 miles to get here. You can start from either end. If you're out for a day hike or a short trail run, it's a great place to come and do it and enjoy the foothills of the Oregon Mountains. So coming off the first little hump there, you can see all the way down the mountain range, the Oregon Mountain Range, which goes all the way to about Bishop's Cap, which is at very right prominence right there. We're running just short of that today, coming back. These are one of my most favorite cacti. They're called the ocotillo or Spanish dagger. They are abundant down here in southern New Mexico. The majority of the plants out here are these creosote bushes, and that's what dominates the landscape mostly here in southern New Mexico. And if you're ever here after a nice summer rain, it smells so good. Something about wet creosote. People that live here know what I'm talking about. All right, 9 miles south from the trailhead, the North Trailhead, the Sierra Vista Trail. And I'm halfway through the training run today. So, for reference, there's Bishop's Cap right there. That's the end of the Oregon Mountain Range before it starts to get to the Franklin Mountain Range. Here is Peña Blanca. It's just a rock outcropping, and then you can kind of see that I've kind of come along the foothills of just the Oregon Mountains. Way out there in the distance are the Needles, and then out here you can barely see is the Oneana Mountains and Tortugas Mountain. And then now we're gonna start running back the trail. So the trail all the way down south from the northernmost trail head has a gradual decline all the way down. So being that we're turning around on that now, we're gonna have a gradual incline all the way back up. So it might take a little bit longer, a little more effortful, but it's just a beautiful day. There is not a cloud in the sky today. We're just lucky. It's a little chilly, a little breezy out here. Probably 30s or 40s here on Christmas Eve day. And I think the temperature down here in Las Cruces, southern New Mexico, is supposed to get to 50 degrees today, which is pretty warm by my standards for a December temperature. So here, we're just gonna keep pushing and keep rolling and enjoying this beautiful weather on this beautiful Christmas Eve day. So another really cool thing that happens on the Sierra Vista Trail, or at least it's part of the Sierra Vista Trail, is a bikepacking summit around the fall time, and it's part of the Monumental Loop, which is a 200-mile bikepacking route here in Las Cruces, and it utilizes this trail obviously, and other dirt roads and jeep tracks, which, if you're into bikepacking and backpacking, definitely worth checking out and seeing. So even though this looks flat, it's just a slow, gradual climb. We're headed back up towards those houses out there, and you can definitely feel it. So that's where we're coming from. Behind me, you can still see Bishop's Cap and Peña Blanca. There's Tortugas Mountain, kind of the beacon to the west, to kind of gauge your progress alongside of that. Not to mention the Oregon Mountains, where the Needles are, and just all along the foothills. My legs feel trashed going up this gradual climb. Whew. This is the longest distance of my training for a 50K so far. So pretty much downhill 9 miles, uphill back 9 miles. And whew, I am moving super slow. Not to mention, I'm already super slow compared to other people. That's all right. I enjoy being out here. So, I think I'm about 14 miles in. We got about 4 or 5 more to go. And still enjoying this beautiful day. a little freaked out here. Pretty close to the road, but I think I just saw a mountain lion. Is either that or a very large coyote. I saw it kind of running off from me, about 200-300 yards away. Couldn't really make out what it was exactly, so I just started making a bunch of noise and talking real loud, making myself big. Hopefully it's not there behind me stalking me. Anyways, don't see it anymore. It wasn't moving like a coyote. Coyotes kind of, you know, coyotes have a certain walk and mountain lions have a certain walk. And it was kind of lumbering along like a mountain lion more than skimpering around like a coyote, if that makes sense. If I get eaten, and this is my last video, I love y'all. Alright, nearing the end of my 18-mile run on the Sierra Vista Trail. Ran all the way down to Pina Blanca, almost to Bishop's Cap. Very nostalgic trail for me, being that this is one of the first trails I fell in love with running and hiking and mountain biking. And now, don't live here anymore, but it's nice to get back here and visit the trail again. Done with the 18-mile run, and now I am off to eat some good Mexican food. If you're ever here in Las Cruces, there's many Mexican food spots. Some of my favorites are Andales, El Sombrero, Chopes, La Posta, Fidencio's is just a burrito place. Oh, the Shed. Go to the Shed for breakfast and have either their breakfast enchiladas with brisket or their green chili hollandaise eggs benedict. Mwah. All right, check you later.